Hello everyone, it's Leon here from GamesRadar, and I'm joined by James Jarvis.
Hello.
Who has been seeing Mafia 3 and seeing horrible things, I hear.
Yes, so they introduced us to a new bit of gameplay demo. We got to look at some of the new districts that are in the game. There's going to be a total of 10. They all do slightly different things. You can think of it as like the map in GTA. There's like an outback bit where you get the rundown area. There's the centre of the town, which has all the high-class call girls in it and that kind of stuff. And then they went into a new mission that we haven't seen before, where Lincoln is basically going off to take down one of the big mob bosses. Yeah. So he goes onto the boat, does a few contextual kills, which are pretty violent.
I should say, this is the horrible thing. The game's not horrible. It's the
No, the game's really good. And actually, I was surprised by like just how cinematic it looks. Like it's on the level of like an Uncharted bit. When you go into one of these missions in this giant open world, you know, everything's shaking on this boat, like the chandeliers are rocking, and it actually looks like a proper sort of next level. Kind of
the
thing.
stuff I've seen is lovely.
Yeah, but the contextual kills are the thing that are gonna make people wince or whoop, as some people
the
are
one
doing.
you told me about just now, the
So
shotgun?
there's loads of different things. You can do it with knives, you can do it with your handguns, but the one with the shotgun, like he got a man and he kicked him to the floor, and then as he was on his knees, just sort of shot him point blank in the face. And there's another guy where he chucked him over the boat, you know, by shooting him, and he fell backwards over into the water. So those kind of things are lovely, but also
horrible,
really violent. And the concept of that is once you take over one of these when you take down one of these big mob bosses, you then have a meeting with your 3 sort of understudies, and you get to choose who takes over that particular thing that you've done or that district. And if you pick one of your understudies a bit too much, the other guys get a bit shifty about it and aren't too happy with you just favouring one guy. So you have to manage like your Mafia as well as by taking down the other ones, really.
Just sort of, I guess, like hand the rewards out to keep everyone happy.
I mean, obviously you can have a favourite if you want, and the thing that we saw was if you do favour one guy, the other 2 will actually turn against you. So, and that will affect the story as you go through. So if you keep picking one guy, eventually someone will turn against you and go, well, I'm not going to work for you anymore then. And then the story takes a turn and you have to go and essentially take them out because they're rising up against you.
So you create your own enemy, basically.
Yeah, which you don't want to do. That's a bad idea.
Just a good life lesson in general.
Exactly. And the final thing that really stood out was you get a loads of different ways of taking down this mob or taking down the different districts. So you basically get given a task to, say, disrupt like $100,000 worth of trade in this area, and you can do that in different ways. So you can go and take over a drug den, or you can intercept someone who's carrying money, or you can go and take over one of the brothels, and all of that like chips away at the money, but there's no sort of set path of how you do that. You're basically just told, go and take down this area, take control of this area, and after that it's left up to you. So it's going to be really interesting to see what different approaches people take, and I think it's going to open up the game to lots of different possibilities.
Okay, cool. There we go. That's Mafia 3 at E3. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more E3 news.